those y'all folks over there, the Starship and SpaceX fan folks, have got to be the most gullible people I've ever seen. The only way you're going to see that Starship launch anytime soon is if you get off your dead butts and start calling your congressman. Quit being so naïve. The reason that the FAA isn't approving anything, and they probably won't. I mean, they're going to draw it out to the last minute, and then they're going to say, we got to have a more extensive, research thing, is because it's the same exact reason that Elon Musk was not invited, Tesla was not invited to the big meeting at the White House that was to deal with all the electric vehicle things, where Joe Biden actually said that General Motors was leading the world in electric vehicle technology. There was a reason that Elon was not invited. There was a reason that Joe Biden didn't say a word about the Inspiration 4 mission. Or 3. Yeah, Inspiration 4. Do you Wonder why Biden does not like Elon Musk? Biden is getting his weenie washed by Jeff Bezos and all those people that deal with the Antichrist. Yeah, I know. I had to throw it back in there, but for y'all just can't see it. Just like Elon has got blinders on, he thinks we're living in a video game or a simulation. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. If you think about it, look at the parable of the vineyard. Think of God as the guy that's running the simulation. We're all in the simulation. Read the Bible and consider that the groundwork for the simulation. We are in a simulation. It's just not the way you're thinking about it as a video game simulation. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. I'm going back to Starship. It's going to be slow walked. The FAA is under orders to slow walk anything with Starship. Bezos and all of them. What is it? Blue Origin needs somebody. In other words, the federal government right now is trying to give Blue Origin and what's that other rocket ship company down there in Huntsville, Alabama? Heck, I forgot the name of it. ULA. They are giving them a heads up or a boost because they're being overrun by SpaceX and Elon. So they're going to do everything they can to slow walk anything SpaceX. So the only way you're going to get that spaceship launched or get Elon done is if you start calling your congressmen and senators and do the same thing they did with the cryptocurrency thing. The crypto people, when the Congress started to pass a crypto bill, which would have gave the SEC chairman God powers over all the money systems of the United States without having to go through Congress. That raised such an uproar that everybody called their congressmen and senators and threw a stink about it. The only way that Starship is getting off the ground this year is if all you fan folks and all you space people do the same thing. You're going to have to call your senators, call your congressmen, and say, look, quit slow walking it. That's what they're doing right now. They're slow walking it because Bezos is so up with himself. You got to think, this guy sends pictures of his penis on boxes to every house in the country. He builds his rocket ship to look like a penis. I mean, this guy is so enamored with his penis that he sends it to everybody. I mean, you see a truck going down the road. Now everybody says, oh, it's a smiley face. No, if it was a smiley face, it would have that arrow thing on both ends. No, that is Jeff Bezos' Crooked Peter that he's sending around to all of America. So basically, Jeff Bezos is just I mean, he is so full of himself that he knows good and well what it looks like. It looks like his Crooked Peter. And that's what you see a picture on all those Amazon boxes is Jeff Bezos' Crooked Peter. But anyway, back to the Starship. If y'all want that thing to launch, you best get on the horn with your senators and congressmen, especially it's re-election year. If they're up for re-election, you better get on the horn. Otherwise, that ship ain't launching this year. I mean, they'll come up with some fool excuse. They done moved it back twice, and y'all can't see it? Can you not see that they're slow walking this? Because the administration, yes, Sleepy Joe does not like Elon, and he has told, hey, FAA, I want you to delay it. I want you to slow walk it. Anybody that doesn't know what slow walking is, they just bury it in paperwork. That's how regulators give somebody else an advance over. One company gets better treated than another company. They'll slow walk the company they don't like. The people that did not donate enough to the campaign, to the Democratic Party, they get slow walked. They get pushed under. They get overregulated. So that's what's happening with Starship. That's why the regulations are there. Elon's being slow walked. And he doesn't want to say it. I know he doesn't want to say it because he knows if he calls them out on it, on being slow walked by the administration. I mean, he's already made a few comments that I'm sure he's getting frustrated where he's mentioned about Sleepy Joe, which should be Creepy Joe. It's so y'all SpaceX fans, if you want to see that rocket launch, you best get on the horn to your senators because there is no way it's going to launch this year. They're not even going to get tested because the FAA and the Environmental Protection Agency and everybody is going to use every excuse in the book to get it up. And if y'all don't get on the horn with the representatives and senators and stuff, you probably won't see it get launched until somebody else gets elected president in 2024. At best. So, yeah. That's what's happening with Starship. There's just no two ways about it. That's a fact, Jack. I've been watching this type of politic crap go on my entire life. 61 years. This is the game. Even when I was in the Air Force, there was a way that you could slow walk stuff. Everybody with the government knows it. For y'all that haven't dealt with the government, yeah, that's what it's called. They're slow walking it, and that ship ain't going up unless the people get off their dead asses and call your elected officials.